We're live with TMFIA's main event podcast. You're watching episode 3 right now.
3 episodes, really? That's it?
Yep, we're only on the 3rd episode of the main event podcast. It feels like a lot more.
We are really shit at this.
Yep, but we're not the best in consistency with these things because we're so busy. Nope. I'm gonna really quick tweet out that we're live with wrestling podcast.
Consistency isn't our strong point, is it?
No, it's not. But our strong point is wrestling and combat sports aren't, isn't it, Daz? So, while I tweet this out, do you want to talk about Conor McGregor?
Yeah, right, okay.
Yeah, you do that.
I just want to clear my throat for a second. 1 sec. So, like, basically, UFC, I don't know what number UFC it is, but I keep forgetting the number because numbers don't mean shit. But basically, Conor McGregor was meant to be fighting Jose Aldo. This fight was meant to build up for fucking months, and they went to Brazil and they went to Ireland just to promote the fight in each of those countries because it's a title fight, and they wanted to build up as much as they can. So the revenue for the fight would be massive. That the whole of Ireland will watch it, and the whole of Brazil will watch it, and the rest of the world will watch it, and all that crap. But up the past 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks, in the past month, Aldo has come out and said that he has broken his rib, one of his ribs or some shit, and that he's not able to fight. And then it came out 2 weeks ago that it's not actually a broken rib; it's a bruised rib. I think but it'd be hard. It is hard to fight with a bruised rib, especially up against fucking McGregor, and actually up against anyone in the UFC fight. It's hard to fight with any kind of injury with your ribs. But that fight's not going ahead. But just before that fight got cancelled, McGregor tweeted out, it looks like it was a little bit of a period pain, which I thought was fucking funny.
Right.
But McGregor will now be fighting Chad Mendes, which McGregor also called the B-level player, like B-level fucking fight.
And there is a championship online, right?
I don't know. Is there?
I think there was. I'm going to look right now.
I think the winner of this fight does actually get to fight Aldo though.
Okay.
So if McGregor loses, he will lose his title opportunity. I don't know about belts.
Oh, that's what I just remember. Light, heavy, or there was a featherweight. I knew there was a name in there. They're calling it the biggest featherweight fight ever.
Yeah, I think is that not for like Aldo and McGregor now?
I don't know. This is Jose right here on this. This is Aldo right here.
Yeah.
On the screen.
Aldo is the current champion, and that's the guy that he's meant to be fighting.
Yeah.
But he got injured, so he can't fight him.
Yeah. Saturday, July 11th. It's the fight.
Yeah. Just this Saturday, isn't it?
Is that the main event for it? Pretty much. UFC.
I think that's the main event.
Yeah. UFC 189.
I think that's the main event. I'm gonna be biased here, and I'm gonna go with McGregor. But
for as much as they've hyped up McGregor the entire time, I agree.
Even if I wasn't an Irish person, I think I still go with McGregor because his 5 fights, his 5 fights he's had in UFC has just put him like fucking out there. People go 5 fights and don't get recognised.
Mm-hmm.
McGregor has gone 5 fights and is now world known. Everyone knows the name Conor McGregor.
Alright, so that's UFC 189 for July 11th. Then we have a couple other things to talk about, like the Beast.
Beast in the East.
Yeah,
okay.
Beast in the East.
It was okay. It was fun watching Lesnar just kick the shit out of 2 people.
I watched my 3 matches I wanted to watch. I watched Kingston and Lesnar. I watched Jericho and Neville, and I watched Balor and Owens, of course. And those are the 3 fights I wanted to watch. I only watched those, and I didn't watch anything else. But,
John Cena was main event and not that title match. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, John Cena. I heard it was really like a house show main event. That's what I heard. Kind of deal, which is kind of unfortunate, I suppose. That foreigners and stuff like that, they finally get like a taste of WWE and the Stardom, and they get main evented with Cena and Ziggler versus Barrett and Kane, right?
I seen someone on Facebook saying that the only reason Cena got in the main event is because how well known he is known.
Probably,
but I'm pretty sure everyone knows Finn Balor.
Yeah, Finn Balor in Japan, definitely. I believe
Prince Devitt,
they
a
could
lot
have
more than John
highlighted
Cena.
with that.
And Michael Cole said something, right? Michael Cole said, like you know, when all the stuff was shown to the ring just before the match.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Cole said, "This is how they treat every championship match in Japan." The Divas match didn't get that.
Yeah, it didn't. I feel like it should be a special occasion kind of thing like that. I don't think they should have done it for the Divas match because it's Nikki Bella doing the same shit over and over, and I'm protesting watching Divas on WWE. Well, not NXT, but on Raw and SmackDown because of how bland and shitty they are.
Sasha Banks and Charlotte went to debut, not Dana Brooke and Emma.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But yeah, it was oh my gosh, some misinformation. It wasn't them two. It was Sasha Banks and Charlotte to help out Paige, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, everyone thinks that's gonna happen.
And what do you think about fucking Derek Bateman becoming TNA World Heavyweight Champion?
Oh yeah, Ethan Carter III, he became TNA champion the week after. Well, let's talk about, before we talk about that TNA show right after Slammiversary, we had the Slammiversary show where Jeff Jarrett won the TNA King of the Mountain Championship match. It was a championship match for the King of the Mountain Championship. Pretty much this will become the GFW, the Global Force Wrestling Championship. And it's a TNA Global / TNA TV Championship. It's an old belt they used in like 2010.
Yeah, I think I know what the belt is talking about.
Yeah. And pretty much James Storm, Magnus, Austin, Aries, they're done wrestling there. They might go to Global Force or whatever, but I'm not sure. But it looks like they're already going to do interpromotional shit. And Ethan Carter faced Kurt Angle the week after. And they actually had a rematch yesterday as well on TNA. But that's all fine and dandy. I'm glad Ethan Carter III is getting his championship match, because the television I've watched of TNA and him included into it, I actually enjoyed his heel character a lot, so I thought it was good.
Oh, sorry, I went on a massive sneeze right there.
Oh, you're good.
Just one sec. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I can see. What were you saying?
Ethan Carter, I enjoy him on television, and it'll be cool to see him as champion.
I've seen some people saying that how can a WWE reject become a TNA World Heavyweight Champion?
He wasn't really like a WWE reject. Like, he barely got a shot in WWE, it seems like. I don't know how long he was in like development, or if he was just like an NXT thing, like how they did that first shitty season or whatever.
That was like the NXT when it first came in, it was just so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it was like literally the most embarrassing thing ever, and now it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad, like, that Brodus Clay and Ethan Carter never really got their chance in WWE, and that, not saying that they deserve a chance or something like that, I just think they really didn't give, like, a proper shot to it or whatever. But it's kind of cool that they're their own little stable now, and they were in the first season of NXT, weren't they?
4th and 5th.
4th and 5th, whatever. I don't fucking care. Don't give a shit. We can, here's on the list, we can go off of, Ring of Honor Best in the World happened. Jay Lethal won the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship against Jay Briscoe. And he's also the Ring of Honor TV champion as well, so he's got both titles on him.
Oh, dickhead.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Share.
Thinking what else? Bellator won MMA 138. Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice, a over-promoted fight that did not live up to the hype, obviously, because it's like two 50-year-old men trying to stumble over each other. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this fight. That it's a worked fight. Do you think it's a worked fight?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I feel like they have worked aspects into it, but that knockout or that punch right to the face that opened up Ken Shamrock actually pretty deep. I think that was pretty real.
No, I was just like Ken Shamrock any other day would have kicked the shit out of Kimbo Slice.
You know.
Like Kimbo Slice, all he is big, fat, and fucking strong.
Yeah, he might have a good arm on him, but Ken Shamrock, during the fight, you should watch the fight because it's on YouTube. Just search up Bellator 138, Ken Shamrock versus Kimbo Slice. But Ken Shamrock had a pretty good rear naked choke on Kimbo, and he just let go. He just let go of him, and then they stood up, then Kimbo Slice hit him in the face.
And then goes down Shamrock.
Yep, which is pretty bad. But do you want to talk about WWE Battleground? The match card so far for that and how it's looking?
It's Lesnar Rollins.
For the main event. Hang on one second. Go ahead and talk that, but I'll still be listening. But there's be loud noises on my end, so we're just gonna mute my mic. But talk about Battleground.
So just talk about the card, yeah.
Yeah, the match cards and kind of how Lesnar is turning face or whatever.
Lesnar turning face is not good at all. Not for nobody. Battleground is. I'm trying to start off with fucking who's in the start of it. I don't want to go from main event up, but I think Rusev and Ziggler can be a thing. No one wants to see that really. Rusev and Ziggler, fucking hell. And Lesnar and Rollins. I can see Rollins getting help again to get a win with Deer because I can't see him losing so quick into his reign and stuff like that. And Cena Owens. Owens wins. No, Cena wins. Everyone riots, I guess. Then, yeah.
Yeah, sure. And this time the U.S. Championship is on the line.
That's what I think. That's what I think he might win it because he lost his NXT title.
Mm-hmm.
So that's him done with NXT.
Yeah, I think he might be able to move up, which is fairly quickly, but I say he deserves it. I think he's
not getting younger.
Yeah, that is true. Unfortunately, that is true.
And neither is Balor.
That's true. But Balor is still in his 20s, isn't he?
33.
He's 33. Never mind. They have Ambrose versus Sheamus, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
You can't even remember for a minute. You're like,
Orton.
Oh, it is?
I think it's Orton Sheamus.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, Reigns and Bray Wyatt. That's a thing, right?
Yeah, that's the thing.
And then New Day versus Primetime Players.
I can't get up Twitch.
You can't what?
I can't get up Twitch.
That's fine. I think it's pretty much flopped right now. The third episode live is flopped.
Why?
There's just no one.
That's okay.
Yeah, it is not that surprising because this is a gaming streaming website.
Yeah. So where were we?
WWE Battleground.
Yeah, it's gonna be as bad as this is gonna be another fast lane.
Yeah, it feels like it might be a fast lane with maybe two good matches. One I'm actually looking forward to is Owens and Cena, but Lesnar and Rollins is pretty much telling the same story that Lesnar whole entire championship reign has been telling, that he's not man enough to defeat anyone on his own, so he needs his entire entourage to help him, and they're kind of telling the same story here, but they're like definitely rehashing it, and it sort of feels different just because it's Brock Lesnar, but it's essentially the same thing that we've already seen.
Now, Jamie Noble's out now. He's done. Like, he's injured. He's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And Murphy got a kayfabe injury. So that's them done. That's them out for a while.
Well, hopefully that
and Kane's in Hawaii.
I don't know. Oh, shut up.
What?
That stupid fucking thing. Yeah.
See the pictures, did you?
I did see the pictures. I was not impressed one bit.
They're cringy as fuck, aren't they?
Yes, I was not pissed or impressed one bit. I was actually pretty sad by it.
Like they just turned a monster into a fucking
joke.
Yep.
Man, they did that with the Big Show, didn't they?
Yep.
Yep.
Big Show. No.
Daz, I want to talk about your favorite topic. You're probably your favorite company, like the most underrated company in the entire world. And it sounds like I'm actually mocking the shit out of this. But CZW Tournament of Death 14 happened like a couple weeks ago.
It's easy though, you know, fuck's sake.
And you saw some of the clips from the matches, didn't you?
The ones you sent me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what did you think of those clips? And Daz he has not seen any CZW footage. And I sent him some small videos.
I'm not squeamish. I don't get sick when looking at blood and stuff like that. But that literally made me want to throw up.
Yep.
I think because I knew it was real. This is real men actually bleeding.
Yep.
Fucking scratching barbed wire off their fucking each other's faces. I think that's what made me want to throw up.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Round 1 consisted of fans bring the weapons match. It was Connor Claxton. He defeated DJ Hyde and Nick Gage, and Pitts and Strips match. Then Matt Tremont defeated Josh Crane. And then in a barbed wire board match, Jay Chris defeated Ron Mathis. Then a light tube bundles and ultraviolet boards match, Danny Havoc defeated Ricky Shane Page. Round 2, this one was called Carcinogen Carnage. Matt Tremont defeated Danny Havoc. Sorry. Panes of Glass match. Connor Claxton defeated Jay Chris. And a no rope barbed wire Death Wells and packs of Panes of Glass match. Barbed wire Panes of Glass.
It's just literally any random name and any random weapon that you pick of a pot or some shit gets thrown to a match.
Yeah. Did you hear about do you want anything you got to say about CZW?
No.
Anything respectable? Otherwise, I think one of the subscribers will get relatively not so happy, I guess. You maybe perhaps respect what they do and what they go through.
Oh yeah, of course you have to respect that. Fucking
yeah.
They literally bleed for their company, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Literally bleed. They literally put like you keep hearing about people about John Cena putting his body on the line. These lads literally put their body on the line for fuck all pay, just for the love of the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to respect that for them. But
all right, cool. Yeah, Sam Shaw and Gunner, they've been released from TNA Wrestling, and there's rumors of Gunner going to NXT.
Yay.
And also there's Austin Aries. He asked for his release, I think, from it. And everyone thought he was going to go to NXT, but I believe he's going back to Ring of Honor. And
No, go on.
No, you got.
You sure? I was going to go to something else.
Oh, go ahead.
CJ Parker, you know, the former NXT hippie.
Yes, I'm aware of him.
He's the random fucking person. Like, first he's on CZW, talking about how shit the company is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then he's on, like, he's at a harbour or some shit, getting out of his car, talking about how he's going to go to Ireland and win the Celtic Championship Wrestling fucking championship. And give it back to the people of Ireland, and they start saying now how Irish he is, and after he wins the match, he's gonna go down to the local pub and have a pint. And so like, no, just shut the fuck up, you hippie. Just fuck off. Just stay in America. Don't go anywhere here. Just stay in America. Just stay there. Don't come here. No, you're a hippie bastard. No one wants you. You're not Irish. You're American.
Yep. All right. Dad's not a fan of CJ Parker. Cool beans.
Nope.
Did you hear about Brad Maddox coming out at a WWE live event dressing up like CM Punk? Yeah, in Las Vegas. What an ass. What an ass.
See, David Otunga made his in-ring return.
Oh yeah, at a live event or whatever, of him posing and wearing some like really wacky gear or whatever.
Bo Dallas's gimmick is shit.
What is his gimmick?
Bo Leave.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's a growing man running around in tighty whities.
Yeah, it's weird and gross, and it's just grody, and his tight t-shirt, and it's wet as he's running down. They just zoom in on his belly flopping everywhere. The guy's not in the best shape either. But on another note, we're not insulting the shit out of people, not because they're from Ireland or because they have good abs, but you want to talk about Tyson Kidd's injury?
Do not touch on this before.
We did, but he actually had a surgery of it, and he has like
I seen the picture.
Yeah, 5%.
That was nasty.
Yeah, there's the 5. He said that only 5% of people actually survive that injury, and that's amazing. And he was actually in that 5%. And he has a bunch of bolts and rods in his neck, and which is amazing. Here, 1 second.
Yeah, I'm getting interrupted as well. John,
Hello.
I'll be literally back in like 30 seconds, right?
All right, that's fine. Let me think of something to talk about really quick. I'll go over Ring of Honor's Best of the World, the entire match card. It was Roderick Strong, Michael Elgin, and Moose for the #1 contendership for the Ring of Honor World Championship. It was Bullet Club, AJ Styles and the Young Bucks taking on Adam Cole, Michael Bennett, and Matt Taven. It was Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian taking on Red Dragon. And if you don't want to be spoiled, maybe you should not listen for the next 30 seconds. But Roderick Strong defeated Elgin and Moose. So Roderick Strong is #1 contender, and he will be going to face Jay Lethal, I believe. The Bullet Club defeated Adam Cole, Michael Bennett, and Matt Taven. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian defeated Red Dragon, which I believe was for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. I'm not sure, though. I did not write it down, which is very dumb of me, but, yeah. GFW, Global Force Wrestling, are having events at baseball stadiums and whatnot, and one of the main shows they did was a live event. It was Sanjay Dutt defeated Jimmy Rave, Jigsaw defeated Chuck Taylor, Trinidad defeated Lay DePa, she was in TNA, big lady, PJ Black and Andrew Everett defeated the Hot Shots, and PJ Black is also known as Justin Gabriel from WWE fame for very short-lived. Doc Gallows defeated Luke Ox, Scott Steiner, and Chris Masters had a pull-apart promo, I guess, and then Shelton Benjamin defeated Chris Masters, and Scott Steiner attacked afterwards, and with a pipe. So interesting that I actually love Shelton Benjamin, so I'm glad that he's there. Not glad, maybe, but it's cool seeing him get work, and that he's relative right now. Because I'm actually a huge fan of Shelton Benjamin and whatnot. That has been a little bit more than 30 seconds, but that's okay. And I'm looking at current news right now. The date is 7/9/2015. I haven't said that already, but the Bellas have teased leaving. Not just one. Well, it is one of them. One Bella is teasing to leave. The other one is teasing to stay in WWE. And Brazzers, the pornographic film studios, the company is still trying to get Dolph Ziggler to sign a contract, which is interesting, I guess, because Brazzers has always made fun at WWE and whatnot. And this past night at Raw, a couple nights ago, Cesaro and John Cena was at the main event. They had their second match for the U.S. Championship. I don't think this one was interrupted by Kevin Owens. The second one was actually put on maybe for 20-plus minutes. But, hey, what did you think of that Raw main event?
It was good.
It was Cesaro versus Cena for the U.S. title, right?
Yeah, I actually liked it.
I saw bits and pieces of it, but do you want to go ahead and talk about that for a second?
Then I'm kind of the same as you, saw bits and pieces of it. Seeing them at the end, after Raw went offline.
Alright, let's breathe for a minute. Let's breathe.
Sorry,
You're good.
I had to bring up a play and everything, and it's just,
I know.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you, that I've seen bits of it.
Yeah, same. I've heard it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard it's like another one of them match of the year contenders.
Yeah. Do you know what's rumored for SummerSlam?
What?
John Cena versus Kevin Owens versus Cesaro for the United States Championship.
If that's so, then Cena doesn't lose. And Battleground.
Yeah.
And if Cena doesn't lose, that's like 3 defeats in a row for Kevin Owens. No, 4.
Yeah. So I don't know about that, but
Because that's fucking smart.
yeah. That's definitely interesting. But there's also Young Bucks. They're going to be taking on Rey Mysterio Jr. and Alberto El Patron in a tag team match, apparently like a supercard tag team match, which is interesting.
In the WWE, they made each other to hate each other.
They did. Like, they had Rey Mysterio feud with every Latin guy, every Mexican guy, pretty much there. The Chavo Guerrero, he had the I Quit match and whatnot, and how he had him up in the stage, his knee, and he obliterated his knee with that steel chair. And then...
Then a few matches with Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie, the ladder match for their custody of whatever the fuck. Right?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
That was weird.
It was very strange watching that.
That was weird. That was really weird.
Yeah. Like, the court system's not okay? Like, come on.
No, of course not. Instead, we're gonna fight it out in a ladder match.
In a ladder match.
We're gonna beat the living crap out of each other in a ladder match.
I'm gonna fight for my son's custody in a sports combat exhibition match with you.
We're a ladder.
Weird. Yeah, in that ladder. And then, like... Well, Chris Hero, he broke his finger at PWG Mystery Vortex 3 against Zack Sabre Jr. So, there's a picture of that up on the Main Event Podcast Facebook page. You can check that out. It's very gruesome. He's got his... It looks like that fucking hurts. Poor Chris Hero.
What did he break?
His finger. It's
Ouch.
very bloody and gross. Yeah, very gross. So, Brock Lesnar going on his face at Battleground, perhaps.
Why? I don't know. Like, face, come on, really? You couldn't have him come back and like kick the shit out of Reigns first for a few games, no?
Well, that very Reigns. Reigns needs kind of a little bit of a push after WrestleMania kind of thing. But,
okay.
Who did AJ Styles just face? New Japan Pro Wrestling, that one card. Fuck, I can't remember right now.
You're asking the wrong person. I can look it up for you.
I'm trying to see who just won it.
As you can tell, us over here at TMFIA ain't very professional.
Oh,
We don't.
I think it was, I thought it was AJ Styles versus Okada, but I think it's AJ Styles versus Okada Nakamura. I'm not sure, though.
I think it's Nakamura.
It was?
I've heard that name with AJ Styles mentioned as well.
Okay, well, they had a match, and I believe Nakamura is the new NJPW or IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, not very familiar with Japan. Sorry, very scrubby. But fuck, I was just about to mention something else. Oh yeah, Austin Aries. It's rumored that Austin Aries will be facing Shinsuke Nakamura at the Aftershock tour with his in-ring return to Ring of Honor. So cool beans. And there's thing of Stone Cold Steve Austin, he will not return to wrestling. He's wrestled his final match.
Just dickhead.
What? I can't hear you. Why are you eating?
I'm not eating.
What is in your mouth then?
Cock.
Okay.
No, I was really hoping a Lesnar Austin match would happen, but
That'd be way too good to be true.
yeah, of course it was, you know.
Yeah, but that'd be nice, but I think that he said he is not return, and there's also a little teaser video for WWE 2K16 for Stone Cold Steve Austin being in the video, but
He's on the cover.
yes, he's on the cover, and there's a little video of him digging up the Smoke and Skull Championship. Excuse me, but I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think that will conclude all the news of wrestling and sports combat sports. We got everything for you.
One last thing.
Go ahead.
Nikki Bella will be the longest reigning, defending Divas champion ever. Because
I thought we were doing real wrestling news and stuff.
yeah, no, but I'm just saying. But because of AJ Lee's connection with CM Punk, it's gonna happen.
Yep, that's the only fucking reason. Because these people at the fucking company are absolute fucking dipshits. Who gives a shit about a women title fucking reign? If you don't want to mention it, don't fucking mention it. But you don't have to overlap her reign with the same fucking matches. Like, she's had the same fucking matches, like, 3 times, like, with 3 different divas. Like, absolutely. Many fucking times.
Well,
Many
there's
times.
no real, like, big divas on the roster.
They're just, like, giving people just... It's like a... Like, it's a thing. Like, okay, face Trinity. Now face blah, blah, blah. Now face goddamn Alicia Fox. Alright, now repeat the process. Alright, now you guys are faces. Now you guys are heels. Like they're running out of shit to do.
A diva only gets like, what, 1 match on the show?
Yeah.
So, like, all the male superstars get multiple matches to make.
So I guess it's hard to build up divas at the same time and showcase the champion.
But then again, they done that with Lita and Trish and all them divas back in the past. They done that to perfection.
Yeah, but totally different era now and totally different divas, so can't even really compare.
No.
Which sucks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and if you turn into the stream or Twitch, which you guys should totally do next time whenever we stream this, there will be an update beforehand on if you can follow us at Twitter. You can follow me at 97JohnnyBoy. Daz, you want to plug your Twitter?
I don't use Twitter.
Daz, plug your damn Twitter.
I don't use Twitter.
Okay, you can contact Daz at nothing, because he's stubborn.
I already know Twitter.
Yeah. I was saying you can plug it for everybody else.
I don't even know it.
Okay, he doesn't even know Twitter, so why am I even mad? I'm not even mad. But you can follow us at TMFIA Games for news and updates about the group, and gaming and wrestling, stuff like that, and everything in between, which is a weird point there. Gaming and wrestling only. No. Joking. But you guys, we also have a Facebook page for Main Event Podcast talking about news and updates for us and about wrestling in general. All WWE, TNA, especially that CZW stuff Daz loves. And thank you very much for tuning in and watching. And make sure to tune in on episode 4. We appreciate it very much, guys. And bye.
Bye.